You're listening to Four Things to Know, a WCCO daily news podcast.
Today is Thursday, April 16th. I'm Maria Lizignoli.
I'm Johnny Connor. Thanks for listening to Four Things to Know.
For our top story today, this has been a debate for a long time. Finally, the Senate voted today on ending the mining ban in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area wilderness. Now, U.S. Senator Tina Smith talked for nearly 5 hours on the Senate floor last night to try and get her colleagues to change their minds and vote against lifting the ban. Well, today, it was a close vote. 50 senators voted yes, end the ban. 49 senators voted no, don't lift the ban that was put in place by the Biden administration. It was a 20-year ban to prevent copper-nickel mining in the Superior National Forest. That's the headwaters to the Boundary Waters Canoe Area wilderness near Ely. Twin Metals Minnesota is the Chilean-owned company behind the mining project. It estimates its proposed new copper-nickel mining facility would create 700 new jobs over the next 25 years. Nickel is critical for electric car batteries. But environmental groups warn a mine in this water-rich area could lead to contamination. Senator Tina Smith says the proposal also ignores tribal treaty rights and the government's responsibility to consult indigenous communities. Here's what she said this morning right before the Senate voted to lift the ban.
You have organized, you have made calls, you have sent messages. I'm thinking about the hunting and fishing groups, I'm thinking about the outdoor groups, I'm thinking about the Minnesota citizens and American citizens. I'm thinking about all of the tribal leaders and members who have made your voices heard. And I want everyone to know that whatever the outcome of this vote this afternoon, that we will not stop fighting and we will not stop our work to protect the boundary waters. Of all the places that we have in this country, this place has such special meaning. It is a sacred place, and we will never stop defending it.
The bill now heads to President Trump, and he is expected to sign it.
Number 2 today, an ICE agent is charged with assault after allegedly pointing a gun at 2 people on a Twin Cities highway. Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty announced those charges today. Connor White has the details.
Prosecutors say they are now charging an ICE agent in Hennepin County for the first time since Operation Metro Surge. According to County Attorney Mary Moriarty, ICE agent Gregory Morgan committed 2 acts of assault. They're charging him with 2 counts, second-degree assault, for allegedly pulling up alongside another vehicle on Highway 62 and pulling a gun on both the driver and the passenger in that car. This 6-second interaction happening after that first vehicle attempted to try to cut off Morgan's car at least a little bit because he was driving in an illegal shoulder lane. Now, according to prosecutors, Morgan pulled that gun, may have yelled police. That's what he told state troopers in an interview with them back closer to the time of the incident. But they say that his car had no markings indicating that he was related to law enforcement. When it comes to Morgan facing any kind of penalties here, well, there is a nationwide warrant for his arrest because prosecutors aren't actually sure where he is, and they're not sure whether he is still employed by ICE.
Number 3, a federal jury has convicted a Minneapolis teenager of unlawful possession of a machine gun. Amir Ali was 18 years old when investigators said they found him with a Glock that was modified with a switch to turn it into a machine gun. Minneapolis police say they found Ali with the gun during a routine traffic stop in June last year. He told them he was on his way to Edina's graduation ceremony at the University of Minnesota. The gun was loaded with over 30 rounds of ammunition. A firearm expert testified in the trial that the gun could fire 15 bullets in 2 seconds. After Ali was arrested on June 3rd, 2025, he was released and then arrested again for a shooting June 6th outside Burnsville High School's graduation ceremony. No one was hit in that shooting. A sentencing date has not yet been scheduled.
Number 4 today, we're learning new details about a domestic violence death resulting in policy changes in the Minneapolis Police Department. Details on those charges were released yesterday, the same day a jury found David Wright guilty of murdering Mariah Samuels outside her Minneapolis home last year. He shot her just 1 hour after she posted a video showing Wright attacking her. Yesterday, family and prosecutors said police should have done more to protect her. Now, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara says he's working to ensure faster response times to domestic violence calls. O'Hara's promise comes in the wake of Samuel's murder, which happened after she had filed for an order of protection against Wright. Mariah's sister, Selena Owens, also said she had called police asking for help.
While it will not bring back my sister, we will always honor her and keep her spirit alive.
Things clearly went wrong here with the Minneapolis Police Department.
Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty, who you just heard from, says the system failed Samuels and leaders must be held accountable. A spokesperson for the Minneapolis Police Department said all officers were retrained on domestic violence response. Those are the 4 things to know today.
And Johnny, heads up, as part of Severe Weather Awareness Week, a statewide tornado drill is happening today. One already happened at 1:45. You may have heard it, but there's a second one happening. That's going to be this evening at 6:45. Now let's check in on our next weather forecast.
Hey guys, next weather meteorologist Adam Del Rosso checking in on this beautifully warm Thursday. Lots of sunshine. Highs this afternoon right around 80, and we don't cool off much as we head into tonight. Reason being, winds out of the south are going to be picking up. We're talking gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour through the afternoon. They'll calm a little bit overnight, but not by much. Low temperature is down to about 60 to kick off our Friday morning. We only warm to about 70 for our high tomorrow, which yes is above average, but temperatures are going to be falling through the rest of the afternoon as a cold front moves on through. It is going to bring some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head into the early and middle part of our afternoon around the metro. You get into southeastern Minnesota, especially around Rochester and points south and eastward. That's where there's going to be a greater threat for some severe thunderstorms with wind, hail, and tornadoes, all a possibility.
And now, here's more to know.
A jury has returned a guilty verdict in a deadly hit-and-run crash in northern Minnesota. Eric Peterson of Virginia, Minnesota, was found guilty of criminal vehicular homicide under the influence. The crash happened in the Bois Fort Reservation in 2024. Court documents revealed that police linked Peterson to the crash through a player's card at a nearby casino. Investigators also said debris at the scene matched the damaged car they found when interviewing him. 38-year-old Amanda Boucher was killed while walking near the Fortune Bay Casino. She was a mother of 5. Eric Peterson's sentencing date has not yet been scheduled.
A Minnesota mother is fighting to recover after a tragic crash during a triathlon left her paralyzed. Ashley Witten flew to Florida to compete in the race on Sunday. Investigators then say a car entered the closed course, hitting Witten and another athlete. Witten's daughter, Sophia Yorks, is at the hospital, and she did share some encouraging news just yesterday.
She still is opening her eyes and looking at us and nodding a little bit to communicate. And I have never met anybody stronger than her.
The sheriff in Florida told us the investigation is still open. Right now, the driver is not facing charges.
And Johnny, I know that Ashley works at the Lifetime in Eden Prairie as a fitness instructor, and that community alone has already raised so much money for the family. I can't imagine her daughter, seeing one of the strongest women she's ever known have to go through this. So brutal. Certainly thinking of her on her recovery. And if you'd like to donate, there's certain ways you can do so online. Just tragic story. Absolutely. Johnny, let's move on to politics. There are some big races that voters are going to be showing up for in Minnesota this year. A lot to get to. Yeah, the race for governor. And then all seats for Congress are on the ballot this November. And Johnny, have you ever seen the reality TV show Summer House? I have not seen it. What about Selling OC? No. I didn't imagine that you had. No, actually I haven't, but I keep hearing about Summer House. I guess I have to watch it. And now there's even another reason to watch it because one of the stars from Summer House is running for U.S. Congress. Is it a popular show? I guess. My sisters are both obsessed with it. All right, there you go. It's a reality TV show, so you take that for what it's worth. But yes, reality TV actor and model Luke Gulbrunson. He entered the race for the 8th district, and he is running as a Democrat. He just released this video the other day announcing his candidacy, so take a listen to this.
My roots run deep in the Iron Range. I see what's happening to our country, and I care way too much to look away.
In the video, he's like walking through the woods of northern Minnesota in like a log cabin.
It's like a Fargo episode.
Yeah, totally. But hey, he is up against several candidates seeking the DFL endorsements to represent northern Minnesota. The candidate who gets that DFL endorsement will face Republican Representative Pete Stauber, who is serving his 4th term right now. The district has shown heavy support for President Donald Trump ever since 2016.
All right, Maria, another story we're following today. A well-known ancient artifact restored and unveiled at the Minneapolis Institute of Art today.
Okay, interesting.
Have you ever heard of the Pillsbury Owl?
Is that like the doughboy?
I don't know if they're related or not. Apparently, though, it was damaged in 2023 by a visitor. So our Frankie McClister, he went to check it out. He talked with Yang Liu with the Minneapolis Institute of Art.
It is 3,000 years old, and it was not easy to repair. Now listen, it's one of the earliest known Chinese bronze sculptures in an American museum collection. And believe it or not, it's right here in Minneapolis. Now the owl is what's called a zun, which is a ritual wine vessel used in ceremonies honoring ancestors. This one that you're looking at right now comes from China's Zhang dynasty, and there's only a few left in today's world. Now, after being damaged a few years ago, it had to go to Japan for its restoration.
Now, this is one of the most beloved objects among Chinese art collections in this museum. When it was absent from the bronze gallery, our visitors or some people I know always stop me and ask me a question when the owl will be back. So finally, it's back.
It sounded busy at the MIA.
It really did, and we saw it. We're on YouTube now, by the way.
Right. So you can see it too if you want to watch for things to know.
Have you ever had Japanese wine?
Yeah, I guess like sake.
That would be so fun. 3,000-year-old vessel, sake. We could take some sake bombs out of it.
Oh my gosh. That does sound fun.
And it looks really cool too.
I doubt we could touch it though.
No chance.
No chance. Well, hey, you could raise a glass to Prince next week because it marks 10 years since Prince died.
Wow. Went by quickly. I mean, seriously, it doesn't feel like that long.
It really doesn't feel like that long. I remember when it happened too. I was doing such a Minnesotan thing. I was on a boat. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, Prince has died. And so to mark 10 years and to really celebrate Prince this June, when Prince would have turned 68 years old, there's going to be a big celebration in downtown Minneapolis. And today, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey announced a very special event.
What we're talking about is a massive sing-along. 10 to 15,000 people are invited to sing, to dance, to just hang out with each other. And for about 2 hours, we're going to do what Prince always did, which is sing out loud, dance freely, and celebrate. And yes, I expect a whole lot of purple as well, head to toe, sequins and courage. If Prince taught us anything, it's that subtlety is overrated.
I love that. You can just imagine a sea of purple during this.
It'd be crazy.
It would be really fun, and you can join in on the fun. It's the Prince Sing-Along at the Celebration Block Party happening June 6th. Prince's birthday was June 7th.
It'd be a fun weekend.
It really will.
Celebratory.
It's going to be huge, too. The sing-along is going to be led by musical director Sanford Moore of More by Four. And there will also be a 100-person choir there. What's your favorite Prince song?
I like Purple Rain. I mean, that's obviously the most popular.
Oh, yeah.
The Vikings play that when they score a touchdown.
Classic,
which
classic.
is great. What about you?
Kiss. Kiss.
Great impression. Let's get to sports. It's such a busy time of the sports season now. The Wild, Wolves are all preparing for the playoffs. The Wild, we know they're going to play 4:30 on Saturday in Dallas. They're looking to win their first playoff series. Can you believe it? Since 2015, they've lost 8 in a row.
No way.
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but they've been in the playoffs the whole time.
But haven't won.
But they've never had Quinn Hughes. He enters the conversation now.
Hughes.
Okay, he actually missed practice today. He's sick, but they want him to be ready for game 1. Yeah, they think he will be. But he says, he says he knows Dallas is really good and it's going to be a big challenge.
They've been in the conference finals last 2 years. They got a lot of skill, competitive guys. they think they can win this year, and everything I just said about their team, it's the same with our team.
He does sound a little stuffed up.
So we hope he's ready. Yeah, Game 1 Saturday. Speaking of being ready, Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, he's missed 11 of the last 14 games. So bad knee injury. He should be ready to go, but we just don't know if he's going to be 100%, right? So Mike Max, he says he went through a good workout yesterday as part of practice. Ant told Maxey he feels fine, and he says he's just trying to work through it.
Getting rhythm, getting used to taking my shots, getting my shots back, getting comfortable back on the court, running up and down, sliding on defense, and I think the main thing is getting back in shape.
It really is kind of like a rhythm, I'm sure, where once you're out of it for a bit, like Ant has been, you got to kind of find your way back in.
Absolutely, and they're going to need Ant to be at their best to beat Denver. And it's going to be a crazy sports day. So the Wolves are at 2:30 and the Wild are at 4:30, both in Game 1 of the playoffs.
Back to back. Whoa, that'll be fun.
The Frost, they were in Boston last night. They lost a tough one, 3-2. Now they are back in St. Paul Sunday versus Toronto. We know they have clinched their playoff spot as well. And the last thing, Maria, NFL draft is just a week from tonight. It's in Pittsburgh. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, so Super Bowl and then the draft feels like pretty close together.
It's time to take a breath with your Daily Bright Spot.
Okay, there's a brand new movie coming out tomorrow, and I'll just let you listen to this. You'll probably recognize the accent.
Welcome to Normal, Minnesota, a charming, unassuming town where time moves slow and a friendly face is always just around the corner.
That's so funny.
It's so funny how people really think that we sound like that.
Do we sound like that?
I don't think we talk like this. No. However, my dad is from northern Minnesota, and I never thought he had an accent, but all of my friends are like, oh my God, your dad has the most Minnesotan accent. All that to say, this is a movie called Normal. It hits theaters tomorrow, and it has a star-studded cast. Bob Odenkirk.
He's fantastic.
He's from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
He's the lawyer. He plays a new sheriff in town who quickly realizes things are not as they seem. The movie also stars Henry Winkler and Lena Headey, who you may know from her role as Cersei in Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones. Yeah, never.
Johnny.
You know what? I tried watching.
That surprises me.
I tried watching the first episode, and it was like 2 hours, and I got in an hour, and I just never put it on again.
You're funny. Oh, it's such a good one. Well, anyway, she's a main character in that show. And everyone who's seen it will know. It was also written by Derek Kolstad, who also wrote the movie John Wick.
Wow. So there's a lot of people in this movie.
Star-studded.
Nice. Let's go.
You know, it's based in a fictional city in Minnesota, Normal, Minnesota, but it was actually shot, filmed in Winnipeg.
Okay. Kind of cheating, but.
Kind of cheating if you're going to say something's Minnesotan.
We'll take the pub.
I guess. Yeah, exactly. Well, you got to see it. It's in theaters tomorrow. Thanks for listening here to 4 Things to Know with Johnny Connor. I'm Maria Lizignoli, and we're here with the news you need every weekday afternoon by 3 o'clock.
Listen to 4 Things to Know, a WCCO daily news podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
Love podcasts? Love Minnesota?
Check out the WCCO podcast studio lineup.
Hear the top stories of the day with 4 Things to Know. Discover top female athletes and teams from around the state on women in sports.
Dive into stories about faith and belief, from your local leaders to your neighbors next door, with Bigger Than Belief.
Stay in the know on the go with the WCCO podcast studio. Go to WCCO.com/podcasts.